They literally just finessed the whole world, deep divers, within a couple of months. Like, sheesh. First they said, hey, everybody has to stay indoors. Do not go outside. Stay in lockdown. Then they said, okay, you can go outside, but you can't meet anybody. Like, you gotta self-isolate. Stay 6 feet away from anybody you encounter. Then they said, hey, you have to wear a mask everywhere you go. You see, they want this to be the new normal for you, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. I remember those t-shirts, Deep Divers, no fear. Do you remember those? One of the slogans was like this. Are you just going to stand there and bleed? Or are you going to do something about it? Are you going to do something about it? Or just stand there and bleed? You see, if you don't do something about what's happening right now on the planet, there will come a point in time where nobody will find anything wrong with what's happening on the planet. Continue to take away our freedoms. Continue to take away our freedoms. I'm totally okay with that. Deep Divers is slowly getting to that point. And we all gotta say, we ain't having it. Oh my gosh, even the cat down the road just said that. We ain't having it. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in nature, baby. Another marvelous day. I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I'm raising the vibration, raising the frequency. You see, I would not be able to do that if I was just wearing a mask 24/7. I couldn't just, woo, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. You see, when I come to nature, no masks are allowed, okay? Because you got to really inhale that good ass prana, baby. They want to take your breath away. Literally. Oh, it just got incredibly real. You see, I told you, Deep Divers, in 2019, what's coming. You thought I was playing around. People are like, Ralph, how did you predict this whole entire outbreak? Because I saw what was coming, Deep Divers. I'm a clairvoyant. I can see things before they happen. And I could see that they wanted to take all of your liberties away, all of your freedoms away. I could see that they wanted you to suffer. I could see that this was the last power grab. And they have to make sure they take your air away. So we all have to say, we ain't having it because we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful Deep Divers, shout out to you. They want to take your breath away. Literally, it's already happening. Just look around, go outside. Everyone is masked up. This is biowarfare. And a lot of people don't even realize they have been finessed within a couple of months. Like, they are trying to turn this into the new normal. And like Mark Twain said, it's easier to fool people. It's easier to fool people than to convince people that they have been fooled. That they have been fooled. And Deep Divers, as I see everything that's transpiring, everything that's going on the planet, I realize that we have all been fooled. We have all been lied to, not just because of this COVID-19 outbreak, but from the moment we were born. I told you, deep divers, how can you trust someone that's been lying to you your entire life? Oh my gosh. What? Slow motion this side. You can't trust anything the government tell you. I can't anyway. I'll talk for myself. I can't. Because I know that it's all about control. It's all about them taking away your freedom. It's all about them taking away your breath, literally. Now, some people might need masks. That's cool. Do what you got to do. But I put on a mask, deep divers, just to see what's going on. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe in that good ass prana, baby. So you won't catch me wearing a mask 24/7. You must be out of your goddamn mind. It's not happening here for me, because I got to really breathe in that good ass prana, baby. Then I saw the science of what wearing a mask does 24/7, because they want you to wear a mask in public everywhere you go. It's mandatory in a lot of countries right now. And if you don't wear a mask, they want to fine you. You see, this is all part of the Big Brother agenda, Agenda 21, where if you don't do as I say, we will fine you, we will arrest you, we will take away even more of your freedoms, the little freedoms that you have left. So a lot of people who are wearing masks right now on the planet, they say they can't breathe properly. They say they can't breathe properly. It's causing them huge distress. And then you start to see the science of it. If you are just wearing a mask, yes, it stops a lot of things coming in, including oxygen. And now you are actually breathing in more carbon dioxide. And increased levels of carbon dioxide within the blood, what does that do? Incapacitation. Incapacitation. That's one of the symptoms. Headaches, that's another one of the symptoms. Unconsciousness, that's another one of the symptoms. Dizziness, that's another one of the symptoms. They want to take away your breath. They want to take your breath away, literally. A lot of people don't realize that what is even more dangerous than this COVID-19 pandemic is that this is causing people a lot of anxiety, depression, and we are only going to start to feel the effects of this 30 years down the line, because the babies being born in this time, this is their new normal, unless we all do something about it. And we can all do so much about this. We can all start speaking up. Deep divers, use your platforms to make noise. Bang your doors, for goodness sakes. Because if you don't do anything about this, you will have to tell future generations that you didn't do anything when they were locking down the entire planet. And you know you could have done something. You are so powerful, deep divers. That's why they have to control you. That's why they have to implement laws and say, hey, you have to do this, you have to do that. All of this is about restricting movement. Because I told you, 2020 is actually 2012 in the Ethiopian Orthodox calendar. The Mayan calendar ended December 21st, 2012. The precession of the equinoxes, the great year, every 25,920 years, We are approaching the age of Aquarius. That's why they have to lock down the planet, because 2020 vision symbolizes the third eye opening. Oh, baby. And it's happening. So many people are waking up all around the world, and it's amazing. So don't let them take your breath away, literally. You have rights. When you realize you're a sovereign being, when you realize that being free is your birthright, you have to stand up for what you believe in. If you don't, they will take everything away from you. Because as I see it, deep divers, like, they have mandated face masks, okay? They say, hey, it's mandatory to wear a face mask in public. Now, what they want is to say, hey, you have to wear a face mask on a plane. Now, what they want is to say, hey, if you test positive for COVID-19, you can't fly anywhere. If you test positive for COVID-19, we can actually evict you from your house and place you in quarantine. So what you're seeing right now is a game being played out. And the more you comply with the experimenter, the more you will be abused. The more you will be abused. Stanley Milgram in the 60s, he did the famous Milgram obedience experiment. And the experimenters were giving people electric shocks if they got a question wrong. And the voltage kept going up, kept increasing. And the participants just kept going along with it. Some said, actually, hey, stop the experiment. But some just thought, hey, I got to do this. No, you don't have to do this. Someone said, Ralph, we have to enjoy. I said, you better move out of my way. Ralph, enjoy. I said, you better move out of my way. Move right there. We don't have to endure because we didn't come here to live like this. They want to put you in a cage. They want to put you in a prison, not just a physical prison, but a prison of your mind. That's why every single day the media are spewing out fake news. And I told you, deep divers, your greatest asset is your voice. If you lose your freedom of speech, you have lost everything. I repeat, if you lose your freedom of speech, you have lost everything. They want to take away your breath. They want to take your breath away, literally. And what are you to do about this? You have to realize every single day that you don't have to go along with what everyone else is going along with. You can say, hey, stop the experiment. I don't want to be part of this because I told you it's all a game of Simon Says. Simon says you can't go there, so I can't go here. Simon says wear a face mask, so I wear a face mask. You don't question, and you have to question critically to get out of the matrix, because the more you bow down to authority, the more they will trample over you. Oh my gosh. Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. The more you bow down to authority, the more they will trample over you. The more you bow down, the more they will trample over you. So if you think, hey, ain't got nothing to do with me, oh, it will soon, because I told you. They want you in lockdown for the next 18 months. Well, now they want you in lockdown forever, because guess what? Mr. Gates has already said, hey, the second wave is coming. Uh-oh. Pandemic 2 is coming. You see, they got names for these pandemics. Pandemic 2. Pandemic 3, it's like a movie, because it is a movie. The whole world is a stage. So you have to realize that it's all an illusion. Everything that's happening out there, it's all about them controlling you. And you have to say, actually, I have to not believe in this illusion. This is the solution. Say this affirmation. I am becoming my own self-fulfilling prophecy. What? Slow motion this side. What do I mean by this? If I say the universe is always protecting me, the universe will, and that's why the universe is always protecting me. The universe is always working in my favor. I attract beautiful souls to me every single day. We do a little samba, baby. 7-day vegan challenge. I literally wake up with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth. I'm eating the best plant-based foods every single day because I know I came here to live like royalty, and that includes eating the best foods in the world, right? It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I say I always attract beautiful vibrations to my life, and that's what's happening. Now, if you have a mindset of fear, and this is what they want to keep you in, because they want to take your breath away. You watch the news, I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of everyone. Now they've got you afraid of other people. Don't come near me. If this is the reality in your mind, this now becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're scared of something, you start to manifest that reality. And that's what's happened, because there's something called a placebo effect, where you take a sugar pill, you think it's going to heal you, and then it actually heals you, because that's the power of the mind. There's also something called a nocebo effect, where there's no sugar pill. You just heal yourself and think it's a sugar pill. There is something called epigenetics. Check out the work of Dr. Bruce Lipton. We've had him on the show. Epigenetics is how your perception can alter your DNA. And that's why it's so powerful right now to learn how to control your thoughts, to learn how to manifest the reality you want, not the reality they want for you. This is how you move out of the matrix, because if you don't, they will take your breath away. Now, a lot of people are protesting, deep divers. All lives matter. Black lives matter. A lot of people were protesting over George Floyd, rest in paradise. But what you got to realize, that was also a distraction, because you also have to be protesting about what's going on right now. You see, and when people were protesting, apparently COVID-19 didn't exist then. What? Slow motion this side. Because that was supposed to be the most dangerous threat, but you had thousands of people in the streets, right? So conveniently, it wasn't an issue there. And I told you, there is only one race on the planet, and it's called the human race. There is no separation. When you move into higher consciousness, you realize we are all the same. But they want to take away your breath. They want to take your breath away by you thinking other people are different than you. Separation is the greatest illusion. So we empower ourselves by realizing we are all the same. We are just energy in human form, experiencing life for a brief moment in time. They want to take your breath away, deep divers, and I'm like, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. It ain't happening. So make your life a protest, deep divers. That's the solution. That's the solution. Of everything that's going on right now, that's the solution. Make your life a protest. Because as I see it, a lot of people are docile. They're locking down the whole planet saying, hey, you need to wear a mask everywhere you go. And people are like, cool, that's fine, that's great. Stockholm Syndrome. the victims begin to do what the captors say just to stay alive. It's a survival mechanism. And that's what's happened on the planet right now. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. You're like, oh, I can go outside. You were supposed to go outside in the first place. Why are you thanking them that you can go outside? That's your birthright. Right? It's crazy how it works, right? They kept you indoors for so long. Then they said, hey, you can go out just to see one person. And people are like, oh, thank you so much. I can go out just to see one person. You're supposed to be doing that anyway. They want to take your breath away, deep divers. And I want to remind you, when you learn how to be a rebel, you will free yourself from everything out there that's trying to control you. Because anytime they say, hey, we want to keep you safe, safe is a code word for control. Let me repeat that. Anytime they say they want to keep you safe, safe is a code word for control. Say, hey, I'm already safe right now in the heart of nature. This willow tree got my back, deep divers. Since when has any government cared about its people? All they care about is control. So you have to learn how to become the architect of your own reality. And therefore, nobody can take your breath away because that's your birthright. They want to distance you from Mother Nature. That's what this is all about. Look around at your city. There are buildings everywhere. Trees, gone. Rainforests, gone. Billions of trees, 15.3 billion trees cut down every single year. That's a whole lot of oxygen no longer in the atmosphere. That's what they want. They want to take away your breath. They want to take your breath away. So the solution, go and find a tree. Go and hug a tree. Because now you can, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. Get your air back. Say, we ain't having it. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful, deep divers. We had fun with this one. Oh, baby. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That feels so good, deep divers, okay? Shout out to everybody who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Deep divers, if you've got a question for me, add me on the verified Instagram page at official Ralph Smart and Facebook at Ralph Smart. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more empowering information like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. And if you want to model the clothing, DM me if you're a sexy ass model, with a whole lot of heart. The cat down the road says, okay, let's see. Deep divers. I'm also giving you an opportunity if you want to go live with Ralph Smart on YouTube. Tell me why. Message me. Say, Ralph, I want to talk to you about something live on air for everybody to see. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, deep divers. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. We are the power. We are the power. We always were. We always were. And we always will be. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. They want to take your breath away. And deep divers are like, we ain't having it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Have a beautiful day. Peace.